Hey everyone, welcome to an underwhelmed Infinite Realms, but I think I figured out why. So let's go over some of the Yojo June stuff. And I'm just going to say it up front. I am completely underwhelmed by this. But first up, we've got Grunt. Grunt is suffering the Matt Damon effect, as some of us like to call it, from Falcon. No, he doesn't look like Matt Damon. He kind of looks a little like, never mind. Anyway, kind of underwhelming for a figure. Let's move on. Next is Snow Serpents, and yeah, this instantly, the shape of the head and the small hands put me in the mind of the direct to customer uh, version of Snow Serpents, and then the wolf cape put me into the mind of that new sculpt version that came out during the Spy Troops era. And it's like, and then the wolf's head, I was just like, did you just, you know, still grab that from my third edition barbarian character? Man, a lot of people are really going ape caca over the snow serpents, and I'm just like kind of very underwhelmed by it. And people go, "Oh yeah, he killed snow serpents killed Timber." Well, they forget that the old snow serpents came with a wolf, so they killed that wolf. So yeah, although that was based off of Timber's mold, so well, we'll move on. Then came Lowlight, which is definitely borrowed from the Pursuit of Cobra one. Borrowed a lot from the Pursuit of Cobra one. And again, I'm underwhelmed. And then looking at it very closely, you see that the mold on details are going to get busted up by the articulation. I'm sure some Joe fans are not going to worry about that. I'm like going, But in this revelation, in this, a moment of revelation, I think I figured out why I'm so underwhelmed by these. Is I saw one person do a reaction to it and they said, bringing my childhood back. And I went, that's not me. I don't want my childhood to come back. I figured it out. I'm not doing this. I'm doing this for love of the game. I'm not doing it. I do collecting for love of the game, not to bring my childhood back. My childhood's gone. And that's fine. I'm good with that. My childhood was pretty freaking rotten anyway. But, adulthood has had some better moments, especially in the here and now. I gotta admit that. Here and now is doing pretty goddamn good. Um, could be better. Could be a lot better. But boy, has it been worse. And I'm fine with that, and I'm fine with this is not me regaining my childhood. This is me like I've always been a collector of toys, and I want to continue that. I'm not going after the old Jack Pacific figures because while they were their time, they're not so great now. So right now, I'm grabbing up the Mattels. And I'm not going back to the Toy Biz figures that I really loved, even though I was in my 20s when I was collecting those, because let's face it, technology has come a long way, and Marvel Select and Marvel Legends do a better job. So, in that, at the same time, wouldn't mind that with G.I. Joe, except now they jumped into 6-inch, and I'm kind of going, wait a minute. Joe and Star Wars are 3 3/4. Always have been, in my mind. And if you think about my collecting from 1977 up to now, yeah, that's where my mentality sits. I mean, I remember the 12-inch Joes, but 3 3/4 was when the characters came in. And that's what I cared about was the characters. I didn't care about, you know, how realistic they were or anything. So I'm thinking this is why classified doesn't appeal to me the way it does to a lot of people. I'm just not that nostalgic of a guy. I mean, still have been picking up some favorites. Just got Outback, and I'm hoping to have his review up very, very soon. But after seeing all that, I'm kind of like, okay, yeah, underwhelmed, and it's kind of nice to finally figure out why you're so underwhelmed by G.I. Joe Classified. It's that you're not trying to recapture that. And it doesn't work as much as, you know, Legends do, because this is old but new. Whereas Classified is old, for the most part. So they do some new updates, but for the most part, it's old. Might have more thoughts on that later. I'm just sharing the initial reaction and realization in my own mind, because it's like, realizations. Wow, that's some freedom there, man. Um, might have more to this later, but for now, that's what I'm going to say, and that's where I'm going to leave it. You guys have a good day. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.